Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Thomas. This is Timurids the Human, and welcome back to the Medieval 2's Rebel campaign. You join me with Khan Timur the Pious as he, as him and his friends attempt to invade north of the Caspian here. But as you can probably tell, we were quite ready for them. So we're going to head in and kill the Khan, and soon after we'll just have 3 more armies to knock out. Then I guess we'll be waiting for the next force to arrive. So let's head in, let's knock out this Khan. We've got ourselves a few reinforcement armies to help us. Let's go. Right, we have ourselves a nice position here on just on the slight crest of this hill here. Not really a crest, but yeah, there's a dip in front. We have a few stakes there planted by the longbowmen just in front of the centre of the line, so that's something, eh? But they're going to pull themselves back in position now. I think we have 9 units of archers here. Wow, I love the range. Just beautiful, isn't it? We're going to use the cav to do a bit of our flanking defence here. But the Genite will do that quite nicely, methinks. So we'll use the Genite and our boyars over here to do that job. But actually, I might send these lads out here because I've got the Mamelukes too, which is nice. So I have a pretty decent little horse archer kind of unit here. I'll show you these 8-8-15, so they're pretty good, the Mamelukes. Not a bad little unit. We might as well send these guys up onto this hill here. Oh, they have elephants. Forgot about those. I have no idea how we're taking out these guys. Ah, just marvellous. I have no idea what we'll do about those lads. My god, there's tons of them. How many units of elephants are in this army? 4. Mate, you might be dead here. Cav! Cav! Can you help? Right. Armenians, fire on those elephants. You lads, fire on those elephants. You lads, fire on those elephants. And you lads, fire on those elephants, please. That would be just grand. In fact, I should probably just focus all on like 1. If I can get them to go mental, I'm not in a bad position. Fire arrows are absolutely terrible, though. It's worth bearing in mind, particularly on this. So, yes. You know what? I might just pick 1 and use all 9 on them. Let's use these lads. They seem like potentially a good target. They are stomping around. Yeah, it's the most central ones right now. Wow, look at that fire! Wow, look at that! That is magnificent. They are not looking anything like they're going to rout yet, but... Oh, we killed a few elephants. A few elephants are down. They're running amok! Yes, we got 1 to run amok. That is what we are looking for. Next elephants, go. 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 Now, before they... Oh no, Genite. Genite, we're going to need some javelins. Because that is something that might do something. Okay, they've stopped. They're firing missiles. Oof. There we are. These are just some lads with some gunpowder sort of muskety things on. Ooh. Right, we really need to get all of these archer volleys on these elephants now. Come on, let's get a massive great volley of arrows again. Come on, that's got to do something to you. I can't like it. Look at all of this coming in. Just raining fire on the elephants. Oh, our reinforcement Genites are in, and oh no, that's not going to go well for you. You're getting stumped by the elephants now. Just a lovely close-up view here. Fire everywhere. Oh, that's the general. General, get away from the elephant. Madman. Right, these elephants are going down, but they are not running amok. These guys are... He's going to kill the Khan! Come on! Kill the Khan! Oh, look, they actually, one of them almost did kill the Khan. That is a magnificent sight. Yes, they're also running amok. Right, that's 2 units of elephants running amok. It's the only way I think I can actually deal with them. These lads are not in range of them. So, are there any more around? No, there's lots of corpses there. So you're running amok. You're running amok. There are these 2 units over here. So are they out of your range? No. Maybe not. Okay. But luckily they are staying back because they're artillery elephants. Obviously, can we just discuss how an animal with huge ears with a massive cannon going bang right on its head. Yeah, that isn't going to absolutely make them spooked and run amok at all, is it? No. Slightly fanciful. It probably was tried, in fairness. You know, it probably is something that they actually tried, but I just don't imagine, practically speaking, that it would actually do anything. But, you know, it's an interesting little experiment. So, 40% of them lost, 23% of us. We have got 2 support armies, is worth bearing in mind. But as long as these elephants are dealt with, I feel okay. They don't like the fire, and that's basically my only chance to clear them off. At least until I've got my own elephants. God, this is ridiculous. My allies really could... I mean, they are distracting a lot of the force. Oh, actually, I should probably pay attention to the fact that we've got full infantry engagements at this point.
Or a military genius can bring us victory from this disgrace.
I've been way too focused on... yeah, way too focused on some of this other goings-on with the elephants. But, with any luck, we can do something good to them. General is coming in. Oh, here comes some support. Thank you, Armenian Cav. That should do the job we need it to. General can probably pull back at this point just to support us. Are these guys gone? Not yet. They're still fighting. They are still fighting, but they are... well, they're not going down at all, are they? These lads are still fighting on. Oh, they're just sweeping through those feudal knights. So sad. So sad. Some heavy cav here. I can't even tell what's going on. This battle is just absolutely ridiculous.
The enemy
obviously.
are badly blooded. They have lost.
Right, there is a bodyguard. Can we get my cav just to swing into them at this point? Just go and do that job. Enemy king is dead. There we are. Timur the Lame is dead.
Battle seems to be swinging in our favor.
Just beautiful.
From such tidings does victory emerge.
Right, we still have not dealt with these particular elephants. They seem a bit distracted, in fairness, but it would be nice if we can get them all to run amok. Come on! Set your lads on fire. Flaming Elefante. Okay, well, we've cleared off a lot of them. I feel like at this point our allies have just piled in to a ridiculous extent. I have no idea what's even happening anymore. It's just masses of elephants. I would not like to be this lad. No, no, it didn't end well for him. Guys, are you sure you want to do this? Armenians, what noble warriors. Oh, we set fire to our own men. Of course we did. Of course we did. And there we are, they're just fleeing as well now. Wow, those Alanis are brave. God knows what's happening. Right, my cav. Swing back up into those heavy archers. We need to clear those lads out. The general is doing fine. He can probably... I mean, we've pretty much won the battle, but we do need to clear off the elephants. They are now broken and routing. They're not actually running amok. That elephant over there is running amok. You do want to take them all out because running amok is dangerous for you. But yeah, obviously, if you try and take them out, they often just kill you anyway, which is a slight problem. But you do want to kill them because otherwise they're going to pull more of them back. You want to kill every last one of them. So this one's running amok. We need to kill it really. So let's get my cav to go. Do not do that, General. Do not. I do not want to see a heroic death message right now. Do not let this be how you die, whoever you are. Look at the arrows there into the elephant now. Come on, come on. Right. Well, this is pretty much done, but unless it's a heroic death for someone from an elephant. Oh, look at that! Oh, now he's kicking it along like a football. That's been banned, sir. Under the anarchy, football is banned. Yeah, the elephant dies. The elephant died, and that's it. That's it. They're gone. They are gone. First one of the armies is down, and at this point we'll just speed it up because, in all honesty, my cavalry support army is just going to sweep up everything for me, I think. And to be honest, I have no idea what's going on at this point. I think there was a pretty bloody battle though. 50% of us lost. Yeah, not a clean one at all, but the job is done. Oh look, a lovely wedge there. I never use a wedge, you can tell that's the computer and not me.
By the Lord above, our foe has
Heroic
been much
victory!
humbled. Let all who remember this day remember it as the day of our most glorious
Well,
victory.
we were outnumbering them in kind of rude sense, but I'd still say that was a pretty darn well executed victory. They had 4 units of elephants, by the way, there, people. 4 units of elephants, and I don't think March is going to get away with anything. No, they are all gone. That army is completely annihilated. So our cavalry, yeah, our cavalry is gone there. But that is done. He can tell a tale. After that, he certainly will. Trait increase, aspiring commander, marvelous. Well, nothing heroic from him there, but a good job, all things considered. So, do I want to do? Ooh, actually, I have my pikemen. That could be fun. Pikemen and longbowmen. That'd be a nice army to do it with, albeit there's no cav at all in there. I can switch around a couple of those units and send these lads in. That might be quite nice. Let's leave those spearmen back. And yes, let's do that. A couple of these lads. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Where are you, sir? Oh, you've kicked him out of the way now. Fine. He's the one I want to be using. And let us send some of these cavalry lads to go and deal with it. So the boy or sons can mix together. Second Junite, you can get yourself into that position. Join up with these lads who are somewhat damaged. But you know what? It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Into Umar Sheikh the Pious then, and I think we're ready to take him out. We've got a few armies around to help us, and I do know. Oh, he's got a few of the Helphead militia. That's their kind of infantry nowadays. In case you did not notice in the earlier an earlier battle there. But to be honest with you, it doesn't really matter. You never really notice the infantry. Oh, these guys are some grand bombards. Yes, I can't actually get any of those gunpowder units. Don't seem to exist for me, unfortunately. I'm stuck with the earlier tier stuff, so we are going to head in and finish this lad off too. Okay, we have some routes over that side of things, but they've definitely lost a lot more than us. They are going down quite nicely. They got a few early shots into us. Unfortunately, our pikemen are going to have to take some flaming arrow shots, which is unfortunate. They are not in a good defense. Yeah, they're not going to be in too much of a good position, are they? No, they're not. But our archers are going to start shooting him. Let's get our shush into going help on this flank over here. We will very soon be getting... Might as well charge them down, lads. You're not very good at melee, but push them away from the battle. Yeah, they've just got their infantry over here, and their cav are just all split up. They just... I love this. They've just got a circle here right next to the actual proper melee over here. Just lovely. You're going to get yourself killed, aren't you? Yes, you are. And a few other lads are getting shot. But honestly, this will work for us. These guys can just shoot those lads down. And those militia are going to get killed. Is that our lads? I don't know. The announcer man isn't happening. Don't know why he's not announcing anything. Was that there, General? It looked like ours. I don't know. Let's quick check of the sound. Yeah, it still should be there. I don't know why the narrator man is on a day off, apparently. He does not want to get involved. Right, well. Right, we'll start shooting at those. That'd be lovely. My archers are in range by and large, which is just lovely. I didn't put down any stakes, by the way, because we weren't really in the right position. So I didn't bother with that today. Turkomans. Ooh, their lancers are coming in. So let's just go back behind the lines, please. That would be lovely. They are now coming into our position over here. Probably because they've cleared off that reinforcement army. But they've done some damage. 35%. Yeah, there's some big damage actually. Right. This suits us though. They can come into our pretty heavily fortified line. We've got the pikemen at the front in case they want to charge. Better get your pikes actually ready, lads. Perfect. Any charge is not going to go well for them. We've got a load of Saracen militia. We've actually got some at the rear as well for once. So I have held some in reserve. I don't think they're going to get very far through our lines, frankly. And we've obviously got these lads who can come help. Oh, no, 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 no. No missiles. Why have I... Oh, classic. Just classic here. Skirmish mode is still on. Shouldn't be on. These lads can have skirmish mode on. I'm going to put those just at my flank of it. I think this one looks like the weaker position, so I'm going to put both of those lads over on this flank. They can just support over here. Those halberds. They do not want to come anywhere near these pike. Yeah, we haven't got... I've been wanting to use this Polish pikemen for a long time. Never got the opportunity. Can you stop shooting our lads from behind? Ooh, that is not going to go well. Oh no, they've hit them with Saracen militia instead. Oh, I never did press for them to run away. You know what, lads, that's fine. You're running away, you're not. That's fine. We'll go and pincer them with our lads over here. Can you lads come and cover this flank? Because those lads are a bit busy now. There we are. That's my hold some troops in reserve. Can you go back into skirmish mode? And general, come and deal with these lads. For some reason, our allies aren't doing anything useful at all. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Alright, they seem a bit distracted, so we'll leave these lads. You cover the flank. General, you come back over here. We should be fine, I think. Shush. Pull out, lads. You don't need to be in there. The infantry can do the job. These guys are taking a few knocks, but nothing too bad, luckily. They should largely be getting chunked down now. It would help it, though, if my support cavalry actually came into this fight. They are not routing, which is interesting. There's only one of them. They have knocked out this unit quite effectively, though. They had a lot of experience, is worth remembering. Lovely, okay. These lads can come and cover this flank. Ah, here come the cavalry. Literally the cavalry have come. Right. You guys go into a much more narrow position. You guys get a bit of an angle, and we can reinforce with... Where are the other lads who got injured? These lads. Perfect. Okay. This flank will be covered like this, but at this point they're going to start pushing forward. They're done. They're just so done, aren't they? I don't really have much cav to be chasing them. I know. I completely missed the fact that they were fleeing. But at this point, there's not a lot I can really do in my force. My force is this fairly stationary one. Let's just start chasing them forward. At least we've got ourselves protected here. Lovely. Let's clear them out.
All of Christendom
okay, 34%. We lost quite a bit actually in that battle. Not really my force. I didn't lose a huge amount, but my allies certainly did. But these are the 6 experienced lads, so yeah, they've lost most of it. They only have a bit of cavalry remaining. It's just that support army that lost a lot. Right, let's see where that leaves us then. I feel like, yeah, some of those are going to get away. It's fine though. Enable death for Dentipes. Oh, poor Dentipes. Poor fool. That's the one that we saw die, I assume. Right, they have a good force there. But it looks like we will once again have the forces to catch him. Let's finish off this lad. We'll have to go into this properly because otherwise we'll just keep running away. We have ourselves a bit of a position here. Polish nobles are just put into front just to protect us as we pull up here. But no, we should be alright now. You lads get onto that flank and just keep it safe for us. And likewise, you Polish nobles get yourselves over there now. That'll be just fine. I'm happy to be shooting them down with our lads. Actually, I might... Yeah, these Polish lads are probably best actually getting a little bit further across. Might give us a better angle for cutting off their retreat. I was hoping to get a bit further up this hill, but they've come straight to us. Lovely evening here by the Caspian as it showers arrows upon them. It's just lovely. They can't stand up to us at all. They've got no chance here. Oh, my lads. I must have not realised that it was on that setting. They'll be coming in if we lose anyone. We don't actually need them today.
If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
Yes, Narrator Man is back and the bodyguard is running away. Can we get all missiles just to be shooting in at him? Don't worry about it, nobles. You just stay where you are. Oh, and they're running into some more infantry. Ooh, that guy went for a gallop there. Very much dead at this point. Okay, they are getting drowned. I think we're killing a lot of our own infantry at the moment. Oh, yes, we are. Just ridiculous. Yeah, we are absolutely slaughtering him with our arrow firing crossbows here. Actually, we're mostly crossbows in this particular battle. I think he's dead now.
Oh. Good riddance to that desert dog.
Yes, the desert
His
dog.
death will break his immense resolve.
It will indeed, it will indeed. All the missiles get in there. I need to remember that I've got some Polish nobles and some Right, these lads continue to get along this position, this flanking position over here. Just to make sure. In fact, can you come up here too? I would just like to block off retreat from some of these lads. Well, fair play to these lads. They are hanging around, but they are absolutely getting slaughtered at this point. They killed 30%, but not really made a proper dent in this force. A few weak spear militia units getting hurt. Honestly, this is not even a particularly good force in terms of our infantry.
Flees the battle. Run down those worthless peasants.
Run them down, lads. Run them down. There are almost none of them left to run down at this point, to be honest. It's just, yeah, the missiles will just do it. We'll just let them shoot them down as they flee. There we are, a few of them over there. But that's it.
All of Christendom will be awed by the victory.
And with that, a force is down. Just marvellous. And back to your position, sirs. Reinforcements into that position there. Okay, lovely. We only took a few scrapes there. The infantry is a bit damaged, mind you. So, got to bear that in mind going forward. This force probably needs some reinforcing infantry. And indeed, there is some here. So, those lads can come and reinforce. That's just perfect. And these cav can just be a kind of a sweeping force to get around where I need them. As are these chaps and chapettes as well. Because, as you know, the Kazakhs are ladies. Okay, right. We have a couple more of these to face. But these ones are... Oof, more elephants. These ones are next to each other, which is a bit more awkward. So what I'd like to do is start getting into their way. Some of these, yes, we actually have a rocket launcher over here, which is a bit of fun. Yeah, let's head you into there with these lads in that position. And I'm hoping here, if I go into this position with these lads in support, hopefully then these guys are boxed in. These guys will continue moving, so we will see next turn what they want to do. The rest of us, now I've got to be aware that some of these forces are starting to take knocks, obviously, because they've taken on one army. We are going to lack in infantry. That is something that is generally the case. So, yes, these lads might as well disband at this point. As well, no, they can do something. A bit, not a lot. You two go over there. You have quite a lot of infantry, so that's fine. You can take the knock of a couple. You're more of a backup force, so you can resupply. And to be honest, these lads can probably resupply each other. Yes, that will do the job. These Armenians can just wander off for now. Perfect. Okay, you go there. These lads are just going to stay around this position because there is always the chance of more coming. But this is also a reinforcement army, so we're just going to make sure that we keep our lads restocked because we will lose some. Ah, these are some spare spearmen. So you might as well come into this force because they have lost a few. But for now, we're probably doing all right. Okay, just lovely. Right, we can do a little bit of our what do you call it? Just gonna send these lads around here just so that we've got men in various positions, and so we can sweep them up. Because obviously, when we beat an army, sometimes you get them run off miles away. So we're hoping just to keep them pinned in. Other armies need to keep in position as well. I'm not sure. You do seem to get them appear in various positions because when we faced the Mongols, they appeared up. Was it here? One of these positions. Maybe it was here-ish. And then they also came from down in Baghdad. So we want to make sure that we are prepped in various places. We've got Moses over here. As we know, biblical chaps are always particularly good for us. Oh yeah, we have a whole huge stack there. We're actually very short on infantry down in this particular area. There we go. That's one of the forces that I want. So you can go there, and then we need to reinforce him. God knows what's going on with all these forces. I don't think we'll need all of this, but they're around, and you know, we can intercept anyone that comes in with all our various cavalry. Just beautiful. We'll leave those guys on the bridge. These lads can carry moving into Baghdad. Baghdad can get some more militia, because it's always helpful to have those lads. Now these elephants, they need to get involved at some point. So at some stage they are going to be important. You can move over there, you can move here, because some might appear in this little gap here. It's unlikely, but you never know. And we've just got a few others wandering around here. You just go into this gap here, you stay on the bridge. Just lovely. You swing down to Mosul. Mosul has quite a big force now. Let's get some more Turkish archers. Marvellous. Yep, so you see I've still got the heretic problem because they just incessantly appear and start wandering off. But this lad, yeah, we can get them onto this ship soon enough. Just marvellous. Now we do have quite a bit of money. It's not too long until we can sail westward. I'm guessing with the lack of modern, yeah, we're not getting things like the cannons. So I'm guessing we can't get the ships. My brother has done this campaign before. He did say that he couldn't get the big ships. We, if we need to spawn in a kind of cheaty fake spawn just to make that happen, then we will do that. But I'm hoping it's possible. Assuming it's not, then we will just do a fake spawn because we need to get troops over there. And I think at the point of pretty much winning this entire campaign as the rebels, it would be pretty darn sad to not have the opportunity to go and finish off Tenochtitlan. In fact, technically, don't want to click that. Technically, it is actually our winning condition. Where is the right thing? I can't find it. It's around here somewhere. Somewhere it will tell us what our victory conditions are. I don't know why I can't find it. Oh, here we are. Yeah, I need Rome and Tenochtitlan. I've got Rome. I've got 109 regions now, so we've got the 100 regions I need. I've got Rome, need Tenochtitlan, which I obviously can't get to. Papal states still exist, as we know, but there aren't any armies floating around anymore. So I don't know. They exist nominally as a kind of theoretical concept at this point. So there we go. Luckily, it should be the end of my annoying escapades with the heretics, because once we can get across the Americas, I won't need to be pressing enter lots and lots of times anymore. Because at this point, I've kind of done that. The one thing I am trying to do, just in case, is make sure that I've built up, particularly these Italian cities, because these are some of the ones I can get ships out of. But realistically, I'm expecting to have to cheat for those ships, which is slightly unfortunate. But there we are. There we have it. Okay, right. I'm going to do a little bit of work around the map, but there's honestly not a lot to do at this point. I've got the infrastructure I need. Most of these cities are very much built up as much as they can. We obviously have ourselves citadels and things like that. This is still a fortress because these are just ridiculous settlements and never grow. But you know what? They'll be fine. Maybe we'll have ourselves a siege at some point. We'll try and invite them to Bulgar. That'd be nice if we can. Maybe this guy can go down the bridge, and he can always go into the city if we need him to. Maybe this lad will just swing over in this direction. Yeah, that'd be nice. Right, I'm going to mop up around the map, and I'll catch you when we see what these guys do. I'm officially fed up of waiting for these lads. They've just been wandering very slowly. And they've started wandering off past Bulgar now. So, you know what? We're just going to attack them together. It's fine. It's just fine. Right. They're going to be controlled by the AI. We might well lose a lot here or lose it all here. But we'll just have to see what happens. Absolutely ridiculously bloody huge battle here. This should be fun. Let's head in. Looks like our allies are taking on some of these elephants. A lot of boyar sons throwing javelins in, which might be a good way of dealing with them, but I think the fire arrows are definitely the best way. But the javelins seem to be doing a good enough job. We're just putting into position onto the hill over here. Let's start running actually a little bit just to get ourselves into position. That would be lovely. Our equipment isn't actually too far behind. I thought they'd be a bit further, but they're not. Alright, we have some... Right, we do have ourselves a rocket... Ooh! What was that? There was a cannon and someone was dead. Was that their general? A little more like theirs than mine. Unit routes. So we've got some fire arrows coming in. Can we just set our archers onto fire arrows at those elephants, please? So that's what we need. Fact, yes, lads. Aim at those elephants there. Now, when we got them to rout last time, we had about 8 units of archers, so it's only 4. I said about fire arrows being rubbish earlier, and I kind of just mean on Medieval 2. Maybe it's just the animation. They just don't have the power that they used to. So if they just the thing is, if they just charge at us, then they would absolutely demolish us. But the only thing with these elephants is because they've got artillery or guns on them, they don't tend to actually properly go for... they don't tend to properly go to finish you off. If they just charged in, there'd be lots of trouble. Right, there's lots going on now. Right, archers. Please just get some of these elephants to rout. We really need that.
The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
They are dying over there. These lads, you get into those lads. Try and help us out. We need a few more men. We need those elephants to be running amok. They're currently idle. They can run amok. It will do us an awful lot of good because it will help just smash up our enemies. Come on, running amok. Not happening for us. It's not happening for us in this. We don't have enough. They're running amok. They are. That's good. So we need to get these guys to be running amok as well. There are actually some elephants running amok behind us. So need to be aware of that. It's just a couple of them left. Right, those cav in the flank just need to get back into position now. Perfect. It's a bit of an odd battle, all things considered. Armenians, bring yourself back behind the light.
The enemy king lies dead,
yeah.
slain by
Is that
our
the Khan? I
fine
didn't realise
soldiers.
it's new. Well, obviously it's the new
Attack
Khan.
while his men mourn their
Okay,
loss.
lovely. We are. Oh, we're getting weak here. We are getting weak. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Right. We need to get those fire arrows in on those elephants. That is the end of their elephants. Our infantry line is looking pathetic at this point. They've been whittled down an awful lot. Let's just reform this a tiny bit. So that is our infantry line. Missiles. What do we have? Just without the Genite, please, or the Boyars even. That's fine. Get into that position, everyone. And then I just want my cav in behind, honestly, at this point. Just get everyone together. Yeah, Everyone reform. Let's get a new formation in. Those cav just fled way too early. Come on, these guys are around the muck and not running anywhere near where I want them to, which is, you know, right into their friends. Elephants. Fire on the elephants. Thank you. Right, let's get rid of the group because it's kind of just a stretch at this point. Elephants are reforming. Our allies are all the way over there. They are not getting hit anytime soon. There they are. Yeah, but this is a proper army with infantry and artillery and everything. Come on. Get this. No! No! That is not where... Oh, no. No. All right, we are in deep trouble now. Well, I knew this was going to happen at some point, but I wasn't expecting it to be quite so brutal on me. It's annoying because my lads are miles away and theirs are right there. Okay, you lads, just pull yourself into a... line yourself up for a charge. We've just got to... yeah, we've got to get these guys to run amok, and that's really our best hope. Lads, get yourself into a position. Let's just charge into those cav. Sod it. Just charge at them. Just charge at them. Problem is, we're using up too many of our arrows trying to get these elephants to rout. People back. And you go there. Right. We have some cav out on this flank there. That's fine. Infantry just need to keep spreading thin. Just give us some sort of protection. Not much, but something. Anything. Right, we really need our allies to kind of come into this battle. We do have all these generals, and they don't need to be getting shot right now and be getting themselves killed. So let's not whittle yourselves down, lads. Let's just get yourself into position. Okay. We're going to get charged here by the heavy lances, and that's... or at least it's probably our stronger units. That is something at least. Okay. You guys smash into the side of him. We've got another lancer charge over there, and that is not going to suit us at all. That was not a very good charge for the Armenes, but at least it gives us some sort of support on that flank. There are so many of them now. We're going to have a mass rout really, really soon. Really soon.
Lord preserve us.
They are running them up.
We've lost half of our men.
Right, perfect. I don't care if we lost half of our men. This battle is ridiculous. 45, 44. Wow, this is tight. This is tight. Right. General units. All of you.
In our favor.
Is it... or is it 45 to 51? Yeah, well... we're losing our infantry. We're no, our line's gone. Our line is gone. No, let's go for that general. Get the general. We've got our generals here into his generals. Anyone who's left, all of you, just get into them. Get into that general. We can clear him out. We have got lots of general units here. Yeah, we're not going to last too long, but there are allies in this battle. I think we... no. Pull out of there. Pull out of there. All units who can. Pull out of it.
Oh,
why are you... ridiculous, you're a cavalry unit. We have reinforcements over there. All we had to do, sir, was reform with them. Ridiculous. Right, hopefully he will manage to reform with us. These infantry need to turn around. All cav. Yeah, continue pulling over that way. Okay, at this point, 53 to 58, and I do not trust the AI to do this properly. Get yourself out of there, sir. And you. And you. Oh, the general is obviously the one who isn't recovering here. Absolutely useless. He had tons and tons of men in that still with him there. Right, who is with us? Get yourself back behind the enemy line. Behind the enemy line. Behind the ally line. Okay. 54 to 59. All I can hope is that we've whittled down some of these guys enough. They're reinforcing to swamp us. What I can hope for is this has pulled them out of position a little bit. Right, let's see how this goes. 58, 61.
Our army is running from the field. We must
Of course it
rally
is.
our
Let's
men
take on
before all
two
is lost.
full stack Timurids. They did alright to last us long, but we are... This is way too spread out. No, allies. No. The allies are going to kill themselves, aren't they? Right, all we can hope is that they're just about enough together here. 65 to 68. Well, whatever's left of the whatever's left of the Timurids after this...
Our men have fought long and are becoming tired.
Whatever's left of the Timurids after this, it shouldn't be... Ooh, what is happening here? Is this our artillery? Yes, it is! Woohoo! Well done, lads. You managed to use it much better than I did. That was a lovely bit of work there. Okay, 73 to 74. Obviously, they've got the advantage here because their troops are just better. But we would have largely whittled them down in this.
Our foes appear to be gaining the
They
upper
are
hand
indeed, but
in
it's
this
77 to 78, 76. 79, yeah, they're going to start routing us off here.
battle. Our men have slain the
Yes, we
Saracen
killed the general.
Now we must send
Actually,
these men
that
running
means
back to the desert.
that means that they'll be faction destroyed again. So it doesn't matter what happens here. Whatever lives at this point. 83 to... We're actually better off just routing and letting more of them join us. But let's just see if our allies can win this technically. Can we have a technical victory? 86 to 85. This is just a bonkers battle. I mean... Oh dear. Yeah, I just did not have enough infantry to hold the line. It wasn't my traditional kind of force for this battle, but just the positioning of their reinforcements is just horrendous for me, wasn't it? 88 to 89. 88 to 91 FM. This is Radio 2 coming from the Timurid invasion. No one outside England will understand what that reference was. Right, 91 each, 91% each. It's just silly. What is even going on here? Because we're clearly losing badly, but it's 93 to 92.
We fought
There we
like
are.
true men.
We did
Next
indeed.
time, these
78 in the
thieves
end.
will pay for their good luck today.
78% each in the end, it says there, but it was about 93 each. But obviously, whoever survives with them will still be around. But I think we killed all the generals, so I'm pretty sure whatever's left of them will turn into faction destroyed once more. Captain and captain, yeah. We lost a lot of generals there, by the way. We lost a lot to just take out these two forces. But we should see faction destroyed come up. Yes, indeed we do. Indeed we do. Yedi of Ray is now as faction destroyed. The Timurids are gone for the second time. But Occitana, Celtes, Aaron, stupid Aaron, Rashkos, Diapus, and of course Juva all sacrificed themselves. Just these lads who hid in the forest got involved. No, to be fair, they weren't involved in the battle. Right, we lost a good chunk there, but the Timurids are once again taken out and they are gone. Next time we have to face the next wave because there are more coming yet. How many have we killed at this point? I think there are 4 over here. There are 2 down there, so 6. I think we've taken out half. Possibly half. I don't remember if there are less Timurids than Mongols or not. I guess we'll see next time, ladies and gentlemen. But for now, we've taken out the second force of Timurids at quite a significant cost. But we still have ourselves blocking off their entrance over here. They will not be making it into our heartland, damn it. Some of them have joined our side, and the fortress here at Bulgar is going to have to, well, fill up the ranks a little bit. A few boyar sons be nice because they're not too shabby. They're not too shabby at all. Okay, right, I will leave you for now. I'm Thomas Tenosa here, and this has been Medieval 2 Total Wars Rebel Campaign. Thank you, and good night. They are just throwing themselves to their deaths. Woohoo! Chunky, chunky, chunky death. Oh, that wasn't a very good charge. Oh, we're flying! There is no one near beside him. Yeah, axe in the head! Axe in the head. Yeah, beautiful.